Memetics is often dismissed as a metaphor, and the criticism is understandable. For decades, it has lacked the solid foundation needed to become a true scientific discipline. But this is changing. With the rapid advancement of technology and mathematics, the potential to solidify memetics as a rigorous field is finally within reach. The key to making the shift is understanding the DNA of meme flow. This DNA is not external or abstract. It is encoded in your brain. Your synaptic connections and neural states determine how you react to ideas. They shape your cognitive biases and ultimately your behavior. We are at a point where the tools to bridge this gap are becoming available. Advances in brain imaging, machine learning, and computational neuroscience are giving us unprecedented insight into neural activity. Mathematical models from network theory, game theory, and evolutionary biology are being adapted to study how ideas spread, adapt, and survive just as genes do in evolutionary biology. These models allow us to predict how ideas propagate across minds and societies. Understanding the neural basis of memetics requires bridging several layers of abstraction. The first is empirical neuroscience. We already have a strong foundation of data about how neurons fire and form connections. However, the real challenge now is in theoretical neuroscience, where we need to model how these neural patterns translate into cognitive functions and biases. This will allow us to create testable hypotheses about how specific neural configurations influence thought processes and decision-making. In that sense, theoretical neuroscience is still in its pre-Watson and Crick phase. New models need to be developed and tested to understand how neuron behavior scales up to macroscopic behaviors that will serve in the same role that the DNA model did for the development of genetics. Next is psychology, which connects these neural processes to observable behavior. Cognitive biases and social psychology are key areas here. Understanding how biases influence individual actions allows us to scale that knowledge into social sciences such as economics, political science, and sociology. These fields help us understand how memes affect groups, societies, and cultures. Finally, technology plays a critical role. Advances in AI, distributed systems, and social media algorithms are already accelerating the spread of memes across networks. With more sophisticated models, we can better understand these dynamics and even shape them intentionally. The interaction between these layers is what makes memetics powerful. Advances in one layer, such as breakthroughs in neuroscience, feed into psychology and in turn influence social and economic models. These layers must be compatible, allowing for simulations and predictions that can be tested against real-world data. This is how we move from metaphor to scientific theory. Why does all of this matter? Because memes shape the world around us. They influence politics, drive social movements, and create cultural divisions. But they can also be harnessed to improve society. By understanding how memes spread and evolve, we can better navigate the challenges of misinformation, polarization, and social unrest. Memetics is a framework for understanding how culture evolves, not just at the level of individual thoughts, but across entire societies. The technology and mathematical tools to do this are already here. AI is revolutionizing data analysis, enabling us to track how ideas spread through networks. Computational models are allowing us to simulate these processes and predict cultural shifts. With these tools, we can build the rigorous models that memetics needs to move from metaphor to science. This is not some distant dream. The pieces are already falling into place. As neuroscience, psychology, social sciences, and technology continue to evolve, so too will our understanding of meme flow. The real question is how quickly we can put this knowledge to work. And for those who are ready to contribute, the opportunity is here to be part of a framework that could redefine how we understand and influence culture. Memetics is not just an idea. It is the foundation for understanding how culture works at its deepest levels. As this field matures, it will give us the tools to address some of the most pressing challenges we face today. This is a shift in how we understand society, and it is one that is rapidly becoming inevitable.